Hey, what's up everyone? It's your main man Sinister, back once again with another video. And today I just want to discuss the anniversary of Bayonetta. Yeah, this game came out in 2009, and I can say it's an awesome game. You know, it's very underrated probably at that time, but thing is, Bayonetta's a very popular character, you know, things like that. I did a previous video, you know, why there's no crossover between this and Devil May Cry. It's on the gamer section. Feel free to check that out later. I'll leave the description to the channel below. So now, onto Bayonetta itself, because I mean, it's all about her. And yeah, just like when this came out, it's like this game kind of reminds me of, oh, guess what? Yeah, Devil May Cry, because what does this game and Devil May Cry have in common? Well, Hideki Kamiya. You know, he worked when he was at Capcom. He worked on both games and things like that, because he directed the first one, and of course he also worked on Beautiful Joe. Because I mean, guess Bayonetta says that hints in a go-go baby. You know, it's like one of those Easter egg things they throw in there. So anyways, there's a lot of similarities between her and Dante, because both of them are half-breeds and things like that. Of course, like I said, Dante's half demon, you know, half human. Well, Bayonetta, she's a witch, but she has light of the lumen sage. Because thinking about it, because her mom is a witch and her dad's a lumen sage and things like that. So basically, they have that love affair that, you know, produced their love child. So yeah, so Bayonetta possesses both the light and the dark. So I mean, yeah, you know, they're going around fighting enemies and things like that. Of course, in the first game, she fights nothing but angels and things like that. And of course, in the sequel, you know, she fights demons along with it, you know, because she had to go to hell to rescue her friend Jean. So anyways, of course, that's the sequel. I mean, that's in a different video, things like that. But focusing on the first one, I mean, just the way it looks, it plays, that sort of thing. So graphically, it looks phenomenal. I mean, you know, for its age, I mean, it's aged well over the years, things like that. Of course, you know, it came in all systems, then, you know, 360, PlayStation 3, the PC, and of course Switch, and things like that. So yeah, so everybody gets a chance to play it and things like that. But of course, the sequels, well, like I said, I mean, that'll be a totally different video. But however, Nintendo's got claim to that because they're the ones that front the money. So I mean, yeah, a lot of people were upset that you know not everybody got a chance to play it on their system of choice. But I mean, that's how it is. I mean. You gotta come up with the money if you want it on your system. So I mean, you gotta speak up. But anyways, moving on. I mean the story is, yeah, like I said earlier, you know, Bayonetta's parents, you know, they had a love affair and things like that, and both their clans, they found out about it, and then of course, I mean, they kind of started a little war and things like that. So Bayonetta's mother, she had to spend life in prison, and of course, her father Baldur got kicked out of the Lumen Sages. So I mean, that kind of started the witch hunts and things like that. And then of course Bayonetta herself, you know, been sealed away for 5 centuries and waking up with no memory of who she is. So yeah, basically she wakes up and, you know, just has to, you know, rediscover herself, some things like that. But anyway, that's, you know, a little summary right there. But as far as the gameplay, just think of Devil May Cry and things like that, because I mean, like, again, just the way it plays, and you know, but of course she has her own flair, how to, you know, how to destroy enemies and things like that, like cool stylish points. But the thing is, with her, she has like all these torture attacks. I mean, which is really cool, like kick him in the Iron Maiden, you know, having beheaded by guillotines, you know, things like that. So, and not just the angels themselves. There's always some of the, you know, the bosses get finished off too. But of course, those are like her mega hair attacks. So. And it was kind of funny enough, her costume is made of hair and stuff like that, and it turns into demons and stuff like to finish off enemies and bosses at the same time. So it's pretty neat. So anyways, I mean, what are your favorite Bayonetta memories? I mean, it can be the sequel, it can be the original, and things like that. So drop a comment down below. This is Sinister. Be easy.
It will be easier if you don't resist, and less dangerous.